What do we got going on here? Oh, look at those big red tomatoes. Look at the ones down in there. Oh, delicious. Nothing like some good tomatoes. My sweet 100s. They're a cherry tomato, but very sweet. That is, I don't know what that plant is right there. I planted it and I bought it at the store and it didn't have a tag in it, so I'm not sure what it was. This one here is one of those like Better Boys or Beef Boy. Let's check that out and see what it is. It is a beefsteak. Beefsteak. That's what this one is. And I got some big red ones coming on down there. Yummy. Look at that. Gonna be making me some fried green tomatoes too. Oh, they're so good. Yummy. And here's some of my it's kind of weird because the my Romas aren't growing very big. Last year they were or 2 years ago they were massive. This year they're just staying really small. It's weird. Got a lot of tomatoes on them, but they're just small. And I had to put boards underneath them to hold them up off the ground because there was no height to them. And those ones right there are turning red. Yummy. And we got, look at the red ones on that bush over there. Let's squeeze on over there. This is an early girl. And that one over there, I'm not getting any tomatoes off of yet. And it's like, what's going on there? Oh, I guess I got some big ones down there, but this is a yellow boy, I think it's called. I'm getting some flowers. Finally got some tomatoes down there, a couple of big ones, but these turn yellow. So we'll see how productive that one is. I'm not getting a lot of flowers on that one. Little group there, a little group up there. There's some groups on the ends. There's some, I put some blossom spray on it, so hopefully that'll help them take. And my spaghetti squash, I got some spaghetti squash turning yellow. It's still going to be a while before it's ready, but my onions, I need to heal the onions up. The bulbs are out of the ground. Here's my purple onions. Haven't grown purple onions before, and they're actually doing pretty good. These long hours at work, I'm not getting enough time to do some weeding. Those were covered with weeds the other day, but I got on there on my hands and knees and cleared up that whole area over there. I need to come in through here and pluck all these out. And around my peppers was all weedy, so I did them a couple days before I did those. Oh my goodness. I haven't looked at my zucchinis for a while. Oh my goodness. Zucchinis grow so fast. Okay, let's watch out, Puffle. Let's move on over here. And what do we got here? We got lots of little zucchinis coming on. Look at that. It's funny, I had a whole bunch come. I harvested them all. And then it's like, okay. And there's a gigantic one right there. It's like, yeah, it's getting a little too big. When they get that big, that's about as big as you'd want them. Get any bigger than that, and they start getting woody. But that'll make great zucchini bread. And all these little ones right here. Got like 3 loaves of zucchini bread in my freezer right now. And there's that early girl. But got 3 loaves of zucchini bread in there, and I've made like 8 of them already. But you know how fast zucchini bread gets eaten up. Good stuff. And my chives, let's sneak on over here. Watering my peppers. I come out here, this pepper plant was laying clear over here. Or no, it was this one right here, laying over. And I had to go and get a stake because I hadn't put a stake on that one, and I had to put a board there to help hold that stake up. But there's like 8 big peppers on that thing. And then there's a branch that come off this side. It's got peppers hanging off of it. It's like, dang. Puffle, say hi. Anyway, it's like, Oh, got lots of peppers. This one's covered in green bell peppers. Funny how the last time I tried to grow green bell peppers, they didn't produce nothing, but these plants are just covered in them. And right here is a yellow, what the heck is that? That is like a Snackabelle or something like that. Or no, a lunchbox yellows. And those are covered. And those one over there are my Snackabelle reds. And those are so sweet. One right there is a bell pepper, and that's an Italian, whatever it is, Italian, and it's so sweet. You can see, look at all these bell peppers on these things. It's like they're loaded. Look at this. They're just loaded with peppers. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to harvest some of those and chop them up and put them in the freezer. Then we also did a Mad Hatter. My wife wanted that one, so I went ahead and bought a Mad Hatter, and they turned red. Finally got one turning red. Well, we've already had one that tasted it, and it's pretty sweet. But a whole bunch in there. And my jalapenos. Those things are ready to harvest. Got lots of jalapenos. Look at them on that plant. That thing's covered in them. Look at that. Like a dozen plus on that plant. That's crazy. Look at them all. I don't know if you can see them all on the camera, but every branch is just covered in them underneath. Dang. Then I got a yellow bell right there. It didn't grow very big, but it's turning yellow. And I got some right there. Not sure what those are. Those are supposed to be a bell pepper too, but they're kind of growing kind of odd. But that's all right. They eat just as good as the ones that are formed perfectly. Yes, they do. Oh, look at that Snackabelle. Look at all the peppers on that thing. And then that one's ready to pick right there. Ready to eat. Yummy. Didn't even have a garden last year, and it's just so nice having a garden this year. Man, I'm so looking forward to a bunch of Romas right there on the back side of that plant. Just need to get about 7 pounds at a time. That way I can do some more salsa or something. I still got a bunch of salsa from those sauce queens or whatever they are. Those ones from Gurney's that I planted the seeds a couple years ago. I made some videos on that. Oh my gosh, they made so many. Those plants grew so big, and they grew so many tomatoes, and they were determinate. So I had a lot of tomatoes over about a 3-week period. And I got tons of salsa still left. Oh, look at the size of those delicious tomatoes. Alright, y'all. That is my garden update. Oh, and then my rhubarb. Geez, I've never really used that rhubarb before, and I've had it in this garden for like 20 years. And it's like right over there. And finally this year I made this rhubarb crisp. Oh, it's so good. Like, dang. Yeah, I'm excited. I love having a garden. I'm gonna eat some of these big tomatoes tonight. Yummy. Go make me a sandwich. But like these right here, this one here would be perfect for fried green tomatoes, those size right there. When they're the size of what they normally get when they start turning red, then like those ones there are too little, but that one right there would be fine. That one would be a little small. But when they're the size of when they're going to turn red, that's the perfect time to harvest them and slice them and batter them and fry them up. See, all these would be pretty much ready. But those are going to be my... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yummy. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.